Manchester City 2, Burnley 0. That was absolutely lovely stuff yet again. Hello guys, welcome back to another match reaction after City's 2-0 victory over Burnley. It wasn't a classic, but it was still incredibly satisfying, as is OneFootball. Yep, I've got to give OneFootball a big, wonderful shout out. Before diving into this match reaction, I need to say go and download OneFootball right now in the link in the description below. It's an absolutely awesome app with all your Manchester City news and all your Manchester City goodness that you need to know about. If you want all the stats and all the transfer gossip and all the up-to-date facts about Manchester City, download OneFootball right now. It's a brilliant app, as you can see on screen right beside me now. It gets all the updates from not just City, from across the game as well. There's a reason over 10 million people have downloaded it for the cost of £0, £0, €0, $0. It costs nothing. It's brilliant. It absolutely helps support this channel as well. So what more do you want? Go download it. Look at the Premier League table. Enjoy scrolling and enjoy reveling in Manchester City's brilliance. Download OneFootball right now in the link in the description. Oh, guys, that was fun. Sorry, firstly, that there was no watch along tonight. I was on Manchester City's We're Not Really Here show. I correctly called the score. I sat there and waffled away with Sean Goater, and it was absolutely brilliant. Sean is an absolute legend. They say don't meet your heroes, but most people's heroes aren't Sean Goater. What a guy. A lovely bloke, and I was there alongside Kyle Walker as well. Not the Kyle Walker, another Kyle Walker, a top blue as well. Chatting away about City, so there was no watch long, but it was great fun. And thank you to everyone who supported me in the comments on that show. It means absolutely loads, honestly. Nicola was away there in the comments as well, chatting away to people on the live shows. It was brilliant. And big shout out to Nicola as well for the haircut. She's done alright, hasn't she? She's done alright, you know. She did this, and she's not a hairdresser, and I think she's done a pretty sound stand-up job. As good a job as Manchester City tonight against Burnley. That was a good performance. That was a satisfying performance. I said on the live stream as well, for We're Not Really Here, there's something about Manchester City that are so satisfying at the moment. They've made me enjoy watching defending. They've made me enjoy the finer, dark arts of football. That incredible organisation, that incredible process that Guardiola's gone through, making this defence gone from a leaky one to just ridiculously good. We kept 6 clean sheets in a row now in the Premier League, and I tell you what, watching this team is like watching a brick wall with super glue setting all over. You just can't get past that. Honestly, that brick wall is solid, and then it's covered in, I don't know, steel, and then covered in lead, and it's covered in vibranium, which is the nerdy thing from Wakanda. It's covered in it's basically, it's a solid wall, is what I'm trying to say. It's absolutely, Nicholas is laughing at my nerdiness in the background. It's impenetrable, and I absolutely love it. Once again, Stones and Diaz, absolutely rock solid. Laporte playing at left back, really good as well there. Probably an outlier for a chance at Liverpool in that back formation. Cancelo, brilliant. Once again, Rodri, by the way. Can we talk about Rodri for a minute? I thought Rodri was absolutely excellent. He looks so at home in this current system. He looks just comfortable. He looks even like a half a yard quicker as well. Absolutely at the top of his game at the moment. And part of a very balanced midfield. Bernardo, all energy and all work rate and brilliance once again. Gundogan doing a little kind of Kevin De Bruyne impression, popping up inside that inside right channel to whip a delightful, Mr. Whippy, whipping a delightful powered crossover to Sterling for another goal. Gundogan brilliant yet again. I thought Sterling was really good tonight. Now I know he missed a 1-1, which is frustrating, and I know he missed a chance at the end as well. But if you can't really see how effective Sterling was tonight, I don't really know what to say. To be honest, you're focusing too much on the negatives. I thought Sterling tonight, his general work rate, his timing, his pace, he absolutely terrified Burnley's defences and got a goal, a well-deserved goal. He could have had another, of course he could have, but I can't deny the fact that tonight Sterling was absolutely everywhere, popping up in the centre forward positions, popping up over on the right, popping up on the left, and causing absolute havoc. I had a feeling, and I said in my match preview, that the forward line would be what it was, and I was right on that call. And I think tonight we got it right. His pace and his endeavour, I thought Sterling was really good, even though he missed a chance. Gabriel as well, once again, lightning quick reflexes for the goal, and in the right place at the right time. He should have had a penalty as well. I'm sorry. What is VAR doing? Let's rant about VAR. I'm sorry. What is VAR doing? Where is it for that penalty? Genuinely, where is it? He pushed him and he kicked him. What is it playing at, man? If you can't give a penalty for something as clear cut as that, what is the point? And then as well for Morris' disallowed goal. I tell you what, it's so frustrating seeing this thing that's meant to solve these clear and obvious errors, but he's drawing a line for offside from Morris' arm. Like, Morris, that's not an active body part, your arm. That was a beautiful goal, cruelly robbed away from Morris. To me, it looked onside. I know the margins were only small, so I'm not overly arsed about it, but it's the fact that there's two things tonight that should have been contentious. One, I think, was wrong, and the other, they didn't even bother looking at it. Like, what is the point? If you can't see the Gabriel Jesus penalty, what is the point? And of course, we've got the precedent of United the night earlier getting the world's softest penalties. We've got David Luiz being sent off for a heel clip accidentally, and then we get nothing for that tonight. It's just so frustrating. But I'm not going to dwell on the negatives there. I thought Mahrez, once again, was really intelligent with his overall play, linking up. I think it was a very intelligent performance. The one thing I love about this Manchester City side at the moment is that we are just so reliable. Honestly, we are built from sterner things than we realise. Honestly, this team is so focused. We are so organised. And that is 13 wins in a row now in all competitions. It's ridiculous. And to do that right now of all times, it's not just the fact that we do that. We do it right now. And that is hard. And what I mean by that is, given the state of football at the moment, given the amount of games that we're playing in such a short, condensed period of time, given COVID, given the lack of fans, we have every right to make mistakes during this horrible winter schedule, yet we keep on being perfect. And it isn't easy to be that way. It really isn't easy. Look at United battering one team, but then losing against Sheffield United. Look at Liverpool dropping points against Burnley. It's so hard to do what we're doing right now. This level of consistency, it only comes from two things. It comes from talent, of course, but it also comes from an immense amount of hard work. The effort that they put in tonight against a team, and if they wanted to, they could have strolled it and maybe even found a victory, but this team doesn't do that. They do nothing other than work incredibly hard. And you have to admire, once again, Guardiola's focus. Guardiola before the game, when I was sat in the We're Not Really Here show, I think I mentioned this during the actual coverage. I said, he's got that glint back in his eyes. He's got that focus. He's had a very tough year, Guardiola, genuinely for personal reasons, because last year people were questioning him, and of course there was some speculation around his future contract, and at one point many people were pep out. But you can tell right now he's found that mojo again. You can tell he's found his joie de vivre, you know. He's loving life in terms of his football. He's absolutely loving organising this new system, and you can tell at the moment he's just basically Pete Guardiola. We are so organised. Our football is getting better and better, and that defence is just getting more and more solid every single week. And that comes down once again to immense organisation and immense understanding of what each player has to do on the pitch. Everyone knows where they need to be, and when you know where you need to be, and when you find that second nature in terms of where you're meant to be, that's when you can express yourselves. And currently the players have now learned this system. They've learned this new way of playing, and it's only a slight change, if I'm being honest, if it's been a change at all. But as a result now, the players are expressing themselves amongst this incredibly rigid yet fluid structure. It's a beautiful contradiction in every single way, this Manchester City side. So organised, so structured, yet so fluid. And that's what I love about Guardiola sides. They are composed mayhem. They are an orchestra organised by the military. It's absolutely wonderful. It's just so regimented, yet so beautiful. And that is what I love about Guardiola sides. And that is what I love about football. I'm sorry, at the moment, if you can't enjoy this Manchester City side, then I don't really think football's for you. We are so good to watch. And I love it. And once again, without Foden, one of our top scorers this season, without Kevin De Bruyne, without Sergio Aguero, without Ake currently being fit as well, it's just great to see. And I really am loving life as a Manchester City fan at the moment. There were some question marks from the comments from the port, by the way, beforehand. Let me just find those comments right now. I need to find them because obviously I didn't bring them up because I just remembered them right now. Let me just find them. The comments from the port before the game were interesting. They weren't exactly reassuring, and essentially he did imply that his future could be elsewhere. He said, where's it gone? Where's it gone? He said, at the moment I'm here. I'll play today. We'll see what happens. I'm happy at Man City. I always thought I would spend many years here. I hope that will happen. I will see what happens between now and the end of the season, but for now I'm happy. Relatively barbed there. I can't pretend it was, it's that reassuring. But what I will say is we did see signs in the second half of a potential system that could suit Laporte. To me, it looked at times like a 3-4-4, genuinely. We saw in the second half Cancelo come off and Zinchenko went into nothing more than basically an orthodox midfielder. I love seeing Zinchenko go into that role because obviously he's so understanding of how to play that role, given what he does for Ukraine. And obviously Cancelo can also do the same thing. At times tonight, it generally was just a functional back three with a bunch of midfielders and a bunch of forwards ahead of them, and it really worked. Not a 3-4-4, sorry, it was like a 3-4-3, really, wasn't it? Something like that. But it worked, and that kind of double pivot function of like Rodri with like either Zinchenko or Cancelo tucking in. I really love the fluidity, and at the moment, things are very fun. Guys, it was an absolutely perfect setup for this weekend's game, and it's so huge. When you look at the Premier League table table now. City, of course, 3 points clear of United. United, we've got that game in hand as well still. And Liverpool currently obviously playing. It's 0-0 at the moment. But we are 6 points clear. Well, 7 points clear depending on the result of their game. With one game currently set to be in hand, of course, as well. So hopefully, we'll be 7 points clear depending on the results, of course, tonight. But either way, we win against Liverpool at Anfield and we've got a massive chance to do it now. I'm sorry, we won't have a better chance. No fans there. There are injuries. It's as good a chance as we're going to get in an awful long time. So you've got to have a little faith. It's currently 0-0, by the way, at half-time. Come on, Brighton. And Brighton have been the better team looking at the stats from Liverpool. God, I didn't even realise. Lovely stuff. Come on, Liverpool. Lose some points today. Lose some points. Come on, Brian. Go on, Brian. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all the support on the Manchester City We're Not Really Here show. I absolutely loved it. Big love to every single one of you commenting. That was another very good performance. Was it exciting or memorable, particularly special? No. But was it special because it was brilliantly simple? Yes. A great performance against a team that could have been difficult away tonight in a very horrible circumstance. You're all absolutely awesome. Big love to all the patrons currently scrolling down the side of the screen. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Go down low on football in the link in the description below as well. Get me to 50k. I'm so close to 50k now. Getting closer and closer and closer. Big love to every single one of you. Come on, City, top of the league. Raheem Sterling, he's top of the league.